Nashville, Tennessee. Late night, a small roadside diner. The neon lights flicker, casting a soft glow. One exhausted waitress is inside, counting her last $40. She has no idea that this very money is about to change her entire future. Nashville, Tennessee, 10:12 p.m. The dinner rush has finally died down. Sarah Mitchell, just 27 years old, is wiping down tables at the small roadside diner. She's worked 2 double shifts this week. Her rent is due in 4 days, and in her apron pocket, she has exactly $40 left to her name until payday. Before we continue, I'd love to know, who is watching right now? And where are you watching from? Drop your city in the comments below. And be honest, have you ever helped someone when you barely had enough for yourself? Welcome to Storied Haley's, where real emotions meet unforgettable life stories. If you don't want to miss stories just like this one, make sure you subscribe to our channel, because the next story we share might change how you see kindness forever. Now, let's begin. An elderly woman walked into the diner that night. She ordered a full meal and ate slowly, quietly, all by herself. When it was time to pay, her hands began to shake as she frantically searched through her purse. Her face went pale. I think I left my wallet at home, she whispered, her voice trembling. The manager immediately crossed his arms. No pay, no meal. I can't allow this. The woman stood up, embarrassed and humiliated, and started walking toward the door. Sarah watched her, and something inside her just hurt. She remembered all the nights she had gone to bed hungry herself. Without a second thought, she called out, "Wait, ma'am." The entire diner fell silent. Sarah reached into her apron, pulled out her last $40, and handed it to the manager. "I've got it," she said. The elderly woman's eyes filled with tears. She took Sarah's hand and held it tightly. "What's your name, dear?" "Just Sarah," she replied. The woman smiled softly. "I will never forget you." 3 days later, there was a knock on Sarah's apartment door. It wasn't her landlord. It wasn't a neighbor. 2 police officers were standing outside. "Are you Sarah Mitchell?" one asked. Her heart dropped. "Yes." The officer gently handed her a large envelope. "The woman you helped, Mrs. Eleanor Wood, she passed away yesterday." Sarah covered her mouth in shock. The officer continued, "Before she died, she updated her will." Sarah's hands trembled as she opened the envelope. Inside was a deed to a fully paid house right there in Nashville, and a certified check for $75,000. A letter was attached. It read, "You are the only person in years who treated me like I still mattered." Sarah collapsed to her knees, crying uncontrollably. She had given her last $40. In return, she gained a home, security, and a future. But more than that, she proved something incredibly powerful. Kindness isn't about how much you have. It's about who you choose to be when you think nobody is watching. Now, I want to ask you, if you only had $40 left, would you give it to a stranger? Comment yes if you would, and please tell us where you're watching from. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Story Tales, because the next story might be even more unbelievable. And trust me,